Tonight, school districts across the state are getting an additional $1 billion in aid this year, but that aid is not going to be equally distributed, and that is causing concern for some school districts. Our Matt Markham is live in our newsroom tonight with more on the story for us. Matt.
Hi, good evening, Dory. Bad math has some schools scurrying to find answers. Calculation errors may help one big district around here, but hurt another.
There's a lot of things in limbo. I've prepared 3 different budgets for this district in the last 3 business days because everything keeps changing.
Volunteer to come up, please.
Change isn't good for Albany students who would have gotten $6 million in new state money.
Based on what we know, that aid could drop significantly. The adjusted amount could be as much as $4.2 million less, which would erase most of the new state aid that we were supposed to get this year.
State ed may have counted too many city students in its charter schools. Albany officials say they're looking into it. The money would have been used for new technology and professional development. It's the opposite problem in Troy, which expects to get more than what's on paper now because of a miscalculation of charter school students. The district expects $600,000 more than last year, nevertheless.
And it is still, there's some real serious inequities about distributing state aid based upon the needs of the district.
Dr. Howard says some programs may have to be cut back or cut altogether this year in an effort to catch up with cuts of the past. 140 positions had to go in the last 4 years. About 8 may be sacrificed this year.
We were reaching a point where it was really going to be extraordinarily destructive. And this funding does reduce that significantly.
Well, the State School Boards Association was generally happy with the budget, but did hope for a change in the school aid cap index and giving districts a financial reason to consider regionalizing their high schools, Dory.
Well, it's interesting to see certainly how it shapes up for the different districts here. But talking about the Troy district, they do have some reason, I know, to be happy with this funding, right? Yeah, they did. There's a federal grant for School 2. It adds up for $4 million, and that'll primarily go to uniforms and different programs there. Grants, as we know, are very critical for districts like Troy because they make up for what the state won't cover or the districts can't cover themselves. And they've actually got dedicated people to write those grants, too, in a lot of cases, Dory. Very important. All right, Matt Markham, live in our newsroom tonight. Thank you, Matt.